Hi, everybody. Along with Ray Ferraro, my name is James Cebulski, and when you look at the schedule, this is certainly a favorable stretch as they enjoy a nice homestand here starting tonight. Just moments away from puck drop, both teams seem ready to go. The Red Wings take possession here on the opening draw. We are underway. And not much on that one.
It's a tough part of playing goal here. You can't see the puck. There's a screen in front of you. You cannot give up on the play. You have to stay sharp. He does. And makes a really nice save.
Oh, that sounded like a car crash.
As the coach told us before the game.
Scores!
Well, quickly the road team gets an upper hand here, and always a little more uncomfortable for the home team when they have to play from behind. Her zone ability is right in front of you. Great wheels to pull away from the pack, and then she makes a nice pass that turns into a chance that becomes a goal.
Detroit's up early. Impressed by the way they're playing so far.
Really, I am. We talked to their coaches this morning, and they said, like every team, you want to start quickly, but this is about perfect.
Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket!
Carlo's been looking for a way off the ice for a little bit of time on this shift. He was injured somewhere in the midst of it. He wants to get off the ice.
Lots of time left in this period. The Red Wings have taken a 1-0 lead. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. And a solid save on the play there.
I like the way that he stops this puck, James. Not only does he get in front of it, but he puts it out of harm's way.
Slides it across to Sider. Into the attacking end. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. Quick shot. And that one's turned away. Olmark's going to cover it up and get a whistle.
Even with the traffic starting to close in, he had to grab that when he did.
Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Big hit!
Wow, James, sometimes you think you can get through a lane, but the lane is closed. That's a dead end. They're going to have to look at him immediately. He's just slowly working his way to the bench, James.
That'll create some separation. Moves it to Wheeler. Here's an odd man rush. It's a 2-on-1. Fantastic save!
Sider's really hearing it from the crowd here. They're not happy with him. He caused that injury earlier to one of the hometown players, and they're going to let him hear it.
What a collision there, and that frees up a little room. The Red Wings looking against the half wall. Gives them nothing in front.
Certain saves are more difficult than others. This one right from the slot is turned aside. Arvidsson's going to try and shake this off and get back into the game, but he took a heavy hit there.
Still lots of time left in the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Red Wings win the draw. And that's off target as it hits the body. Hammers the shot! Boston's got the puck along the wall. Detroit's got it now. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Arvidsson's not going to be able to return to the game. Just got word from the PR department. He's out for the night.
All right, thanks very much for the update, Mr. Ferraro, and we'll see how things are impacted here with the line juggling going forward. And he denied that opportunity. Big save by the goaltender once again. Tremendous pressure here in the offensive end. They're coming in waves. Here in the back half of this period, the Red Wings lead it 1-0. Play resumes as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Takes the puck behind the net. And that goes wide!
Yeah, the old change of pace. This just slides by the post. He didn't get much on it. Ray Holmes got something bother him here. He doesn't really look like he's 100% as he tries to finish this shift.
Absolutely wallops him.
Big hit. He moved into...
He scores!
Quick shot up over the goaltender, and it hits the crossbar, but it ricochets down. Bar down, lovely goal. Well, Oh, I can think of about 4 different things he could have done with the puck than that. That turnover is costly as it ends up in his own net.
The Red Wings have been the busy team offensively tonight, and the scoreboard shows it.
They've played really well so far. I like how they've gotten after it offensively and been rewarded with a couple of goals.
The Bruins take possession in the defensive end. Big hit. And a good solid hit on that play.
Little bit awkward play earlier on, and I don't think he's going to be able to finish the shift. He looks like he's just working his way towards the bench now.
Dishes it to Rose. Boston's got it along the wall. And that pass doesn't go. Scooped up along the wall by Rose. They score! They say 3 is the magic number, and it certainly is for them.
Well, you can't get on the ice fast enough when your team starts to score like this. This is an onslaught, and it looks like they've got no way to stop it. She's so good around the net. I mean, that's the reason she leads her team in scoring, right? Chance on her stick, more often than not, it's in the back of the net.
The Red Wings win it. Pass broken up. And oh, thunderous hit.
He thought he had all kinds of room. There was none. He thought he could get by him, but he got squeezed off. That was a big hit.
Siders into the offensive zone now on the attack. Oh, and he can thank his stick for that one.
He's sharp on that one. Nowhere to go for the puck. He took a pretty solid jolt there, James. We're going to have to check in on him in a second. Lindholm's absence will continue for the rest of the evening. He's just been ruled out by the training staff.
Thanks, Ray. We'll see how this impacts the game now going forward. Detroit's got it, and they're on the attack. Shuts them down. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. And he slides it quickly to Devil. And that goes off course off a body. Stops him cold. Lays out with a block. Now can he get up? Oh, quick pass to Studnicka. Tremendous hit on the play, and that opens up some space. Boston's gained possession. Great forecheck by Knight. He's got a step. Oh, what a stop.
Goaltender comes up big and good.
Oh, at the buzzer, a big save. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments.
All intermission long.
And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. Here we go. Lots of time left in this one, but certainly a lopsided affair to this point. Ray, while we have a moment, give me a sense of what you made of that first period.
The Red Wings sure were ready to start in that first period. They had the majority of possession and are pretty well in control of this game now. Yeah, he looked banged up earlier in the shift, James, and he's just trying to get himself to the bench off the ice to get some treatment.
Hit there. Stoppage in play as we get an offside.
That one stung, and he's slow to get himself back together here, James. I want to look at that again.
James Cybulski, Ray Ferraro with you here in the early going of this period. 3-0 is where we sit. Knights won the draw inside the neutral zone. Moves it to the middle. Misses. There's the shot. Just wide.
Oh, he gets lots on this shot, but misses the net by a considerable margin. That's a good shot if they move the net over into the corner.
And they're off to the races. It's a 2-0 here. Olmark's going to pounce on it, and he'll take the whistle.
He's usually a pretty conservative goaltender anyway, and so the opportunity to kill the play, he's going to take it.
Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Detroit's won the draw. Makes the save. Olmark's going to cover up the puck here for a whistle.
He makes a safe play and kills the play before any other damage can be done.
Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone.
McAvoy's struggles are pretty obvious here. I mean, I'm watching him. He's not moving around on the ice very well. He needs to get off.
Now he takes it over the line. Sends it in front. A blast. Denies him.
This is where positioning is everything to the goaltender. He can't see it, but the puck hits him through the screen.
Takes the feed from the left side. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. From his own end, he picks up the puck and sends it just out of reach. Monstrous hit on the boards.
You got to get up close to the boards. When you know that hit's coming, the only way you can absorb it is to get close and just take the hit.
Scores! This is unbelievable.
It's turning into a laugher. 4 straight goals for them as they take total control of this game. Man, you dream about this, where you got enough room to push the puck forward, walk into it, and hammer a slap shot.
Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame, Detroit's latest goal has now given them a 4-goal lead. Comes up with a monster save in front.
Read of the play was perfect, but it's his quickness that gets out tight to the puck, so the shooter can't elevate it anywhere. There's nowhere for the puck to go. He just got rattled by that big hit slowly.
And they score again. And listen to this place here. These fans have turned on the home team.
I don't know what's worse, James, giving up the goal or that the clock stops again. When you're getting pumped like this, you want to get out of here as fast as you can.
Detroit's opposition can't be feeling too good tonight about now, Ray.
No, they're looking at the clock and hoping they go to straight time and this thing can end in a hurry.
Puck picked up by Myers. Maintains possession. Oh, big collision there.
James, he had the homing device on there. He saw the chance and lowered the boom. He's struggling to get to the bench now, James. Pretty clearly he's...
The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
The Red Wings have a big, comfortable lead here.
Breakaway! Scores!
Pretty deceptive move here. Short little breakaway. He makes no mistake. So much goes into this breakaway, and it's happening fast. Are you going to deke? Are you going to shoot? You're reading the goalie's position. He goes to the quick shot, and it's a goal.
Detroit's offensive onslaught continues. What are you seeing down at ringside, Ray?
Domination. They've been the better team for most of it.
They score!
Sometimes it's just your night. He's got his second goal of the game. This is a good evening for him. He had enough time to wind up for the slapper, and he zips it past the goaltender on the stick side.
Detroit's been lighting the lamp all night long thus far, and it continues here in the second.
Domination, goals almost at every turn. Hey, buddy, you need to put your controller down. This is not fair.
Good hit on the play. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away.
And he turned and headed straight back towards the bench, James. He needs some treatment here. He's not doing so great.
To his teammate. Goaltender gave him nothing as it goes off the side of the net. And that goes off the player in front. Oh, a clutch save! Scores! And some friendly geometry goes their way to help.
Well, it's not like you're trying to get it that close, but if you can get the bounce, you take it. That's kind of nice, isn't it? Oh, does he hammer that past the goaltender? He put everything he has behind that one, and the goalie can't get it.
Detroit's come to play tonight. They continue to roll here in this second.
You can tell which bench is having fun. They're standing up. The other guys are sitting down, hoping the coach doesn't notice them to put them back on the ice.
And he takes the pass. Now a quick pass to Brody. Wheeler's got the puck. The Red Wings get a hold of the puck along the boards. Quick pass over to Rose. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Here's a short pass to Rose. Scores! And she notches the hat trick on the road. And listen to this place silence itself.
Now, she was so confident that chance came to her, you can tell. It's one of those nights where the puck's going your way. It goes in the net, and it is so satisfying to hear nothing.
Detroit's offensive volcano continues to erupt here in the second period.
They look like a juggernaut. They're running into this second intermission with a large lead.
That pass doesn't go. Puck scooped up by Sider. Detroit's on the attack. All alone! Big time stop on the break.
Goalie came out, matched the shooter's speed, and shut down the chance.
Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. The Red Wings win it. Lets it fly from the point. Denies him with the save. Just slide to the net.
Nobody's going to be able to block that unless they're way off target like his shot was.
Into the offensive zone. Quick feed to DeBrincat. Picked up along the wall by Sider. Oh, and maybe a little too excited on the play.
Yeah, that play happened so fast, James. I mean, I think it's a great scoring chance. He might have rushed it just a bit, thinking he's running out of time.
Big save right at the end. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next.
The scarf tonight priced at just $10. Make sure to stop off at any team store here in the arena. Pick up your specially priced item of the game. Our scarf tonight is just $10. Hurry, as supplies are limited.
Bergeron's injury has kept him out of the game. I just got word, James, he's not coming back this evening.
Thanks for that, Ray. Let's see how the coach rolls with that now. They've dropped the puck here in the third, and it's been a blowout thus far. Let's see if there's any sort of response. You know you love to hear Ray Ferraro's takes, and he is between ice level with his assessment of the first two periods.
Boston's been a step slow almost all game. They haven't had the puck very much. They're losing. If that's going to change, they've got to get the puck and hold on to it much more.
Nasty hit along the wall. Goes right to the crease. Detroit's trying to make some scores. The captain delivers.
Not many goals scored on the slapper anymore, I guess just from the point on the power play. But to walk into one and hammer one is a good feeling.
The Red Wings continue to rack up the goals here in this third period.
They can do no wrong. It doesn't seem to matter who's on the ice. They're the better team.
Oh, and he has the answer there with a fantastic stop.
Copley's really had a difficult time tonight. He's not looked comfortable. Even in warm-up, I thought he was a little bit shaky. He makes a good save there to keep his team somewhat in the game.
He's it up from the point. And that caroms off a body in the lane. Copley's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
The setters will glide into the dot. The Red Wings will go to work here in the offensive zone. Denies him on the play. Here's a chance behind the net. Big hit on the play.
He's not missed many of these. Every time he gets...
Oh, breaks it off the crossbar. Stops the rocket of a shot. Turns another aside.
He shows off his focus and his athleticism, making two unbelievable back-to-back stops. They're all over the puck. They haven't given those guys a chance to breathe on this ship.
And a strong effort on that play. Oh, they probably want a redo on that. Big time stop. Hammers one at the net. Scores! Bar down!
There was a sliver of hope for the goaltender when he hears the sound of the crossbar, but it was no good. The puck hits the bar and bounces in.
The Red Wings haven't missed much tonight, Ray.
No, they'd have to play really poorly to screw up this now. They have played outstanding hockey.
Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Up along the wing. And offside, we'll get a reset here. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. And that's broken up. Oh, my.
Sometimes it looks like a heavy hit, and it is. That one was devastating.
Too much congestion in front. Hammered into the boards.
Wow, he closed off his room, slammed him into the boards. They're still rattling.
And now it's grabbed by Rose. Oh, she scores on the breakaway and makes it no doubt.
Once she gets out in the clear, I'm just seeing a really confident player. Like, she knows she's putting this away. That's a great goal. She does good work here, James. Look at it on the highlight. She gets into the open ice, near the net, and knows there's no time. It's got to be a one-timer. Perfect, into the net.
Detroit's only continued to extend the lead here in the third.
They haven't missed many chances. They've scored at will, and now are coasting home.
Couldn't make the connection on the play. Oh, read it perfectly. What a save.
Copley's helping out everybody here. The defense doesn't have...
Scores! And looky, guess who, Razor? She's at it again.
Oh, she's got to be laughing inside. I mean, every time the puck bounces, it comes right to her. And then she never misses. What a night. She's still shaking her head in the net, James, as we look at the replay. She gets a huge chunk of this puck, but it's not enough. And it ends up behind her and in the net.
Detroit's all too aware there's no mercy rule in hockey. They continue to apply the pressure.
No, they're laying a beating on these guys now. It may be time to lay back just a bit.
Puck grab by Pasternak. From the right side, they gain the zone. How in the open ice?
You think you've got a lane? It is closed off.
Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Right on the doorstep. Hammers it. There's the whistle as the puck goes up and over the glass. The Blackhawks are next up on the schedule.
Some guys will know that. Some guys just leave it until they get through the current game. I think it's better to know a little bit about what's coming down the road.
Unloads from the blue line. Oh, what a stop by Copley. And another save. The Bruins gain possession along the wall. Slides it quickly to Myers. Oh, what a chance, and it goes sideways. How did he stop that one? Scores! His second of the night.
Well, things go well for you if you're scoring multiple times in a game. This has been a terrific night for him. Not very often in today's game you get enough room to take the slapper anymore, but he hammers this past the goalie.
The Red Wings have been whipping their opponents all night long, and it continues here in the third.
This has been as good a performance as you can possibly imagine. There's really nothing to say behind their bench right now.
Blistering shot! Denies him with the save!
16 minutes, 7 seconds.
Centers are lined up, and we are ready to resume. The Bruins take possession off the faceoff. Oh, he'd like to have that pass back. And he slides it quickly to Myers. He got all of that one. Fires it into the offensive zone. And that's stolen by McEwen. Oh, brutal open ice hit.
He laid the shoulder in. It's a clean hit. There'll be no penalty. That's a devastating hit.
Let's send it back down to ringside with Carlin Bathe.
Pasternak's gone to work, guys, and even though he hasn't been rewarded with a point, I've liked how he's played his game better.
The Red Wings win the draw. Plays the puck up ahead. Lead pass ahead. Scores! Oh, that was nice.
In stride, the snapper just beats the goaltender. Too quick and too accurate. Two things at play here, James. We get a second look at it is the speed that he's skating, but also the way he delivers the puck in stride to beat the goaltender.
Detroit's taking a playbook out of the Ray Ferraro School of Hockey here. Just be aggressive, goal after goal.
Man, when you score, go get another one. You've got the other team down, go get more. Because you make yourself feel better, you build your own confidence, and you put this thing on cruise control.
And he makes a save there. Here's a rocket of a shot. Oh, and stops him again. Here he is on the backhand. Denies him again.
That's why a goalie can never relax. He makes one stop, now he's got to be sharp to make another.
He got all of that one.
Yeah, and it was that guy who's picking himself and his stick up off the ice.
Made the save on the play. And that shot gets caught in traffic. My goodness, what a hit.
You don't see hits like that.
They scored! What a shot!
That's a great sound when it pings off the post, and then you don't hear anything except you see the goal light. What a shot. He zips this by the goaltender. That snapshot beat him clean.
Setters are set, face-off ready to resume play. The Red Wings win the face-off. Stoner slugging the puck. Gains the zone through center. A shot! Scores! There it is! 100 on the year!
Man, get off your couch. Go do something else. 100 goals. Like, eat some meatloaf. Something.
Get some fresh air!
This replay is going to show it's a one-on-one competition here. And that puck just eats up the goaltender too fast to be caught.
Detroit's won the draw in the neutral zone. Puts it on net, and he comes up with the save. There's the horn, and it's time to breathe. Rose put on a clinic tonight, Ray, something that you went down that road once.
Actually, twice. I scored 4, twice in the game. We lost one of them. I don't know what the other guys were doing.
And that'll do it from this one here tonight for all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Good night.